Please join me in welcoming His Royal Majesty Kabiyesi the Oloni of Eti-Oni, Kingdom of Osun State, Nigeria, Kabiyesi Oba Dokun Thompson. Please keep it going, keep it going. Shall we all say Kabiyesi o? Kabiyesi o. I'm going to sing a song. If you know this song, sing with me. Ọba o, ọba o, ọba o. Kí là ń fọba pè? Kí là ń fọba pè?
Sit down. About 2 weeks ago, on the 5th of October actually, I was at a conference by the Academy of Chocolate. The theme of the conference was A World Without Chocolate. And I was on a panel representing Africa. There was also someone representing Asia and another person representing South America. Obviously, the very poor cocoa-producing regions of the world. My panels was to address a very, very interesting topic. Now that your trees are dead, what happens next? Why are we here? Now that our trees are not even dead, the community is almost dead. And I said, this is a $200 billion industry. If the trees actually die, it means death to several communities. It means death to cocoa processing communities. It means death to the chocolate business. It means death to the chocolate stores, to so many things. It means a global economic crisis. So it is not about Eti-Oni, but it is about building a bridge that links production and consumption so that when we at the producing regions actually create a culture of cocoa, then we can actually achieve sustainability. Sustainability that can transform communities. That when the communities are transformed, we can even achieve more for the good of humanity. Your Majesty, Your Excellency, and of course, the Lords and the Lady and our Lady MP and the distinguished ladies and gentlemen that have come here not only to celebrate with us, but I see it as a fellowship of friendship, a fellowship of true partnership, a fellowship to move the world further away from all the problems that we hear all over the news. Earlier on, I stood with Lord Alton and he said, oh, at least, thank God, it's not about bad news of genocide or problems from Africa or from Nigeria. Today is a day of celebration, and we are celebrating friendship in the true sense of it. I want to thank everybody that has come here. I want to thank, in particular, Lord Alton, who inspired me into writing this book. Perhaps a little bit more will be said about the book. A lot of what I want to say is already expressed in that book. But what is interesting to me was that as the very first day he said, write a book, that very first moment, I said no to myself, not to him. The next time he said, I would help you write if you cannot write, but there is a book inside of you. And I thought, okay, I'll write a book. So I called several people. Please send me your contributions. Let me compile everything. That's a good way. And the more, and I now came out and said, I was writing a book. Wow, now the trouble. Started calling people and no one answered. So, called the first person who was supposed to write the introduction. He didn't write. That made me write the introduction. Called the next person to write his experience on Cocoa Festival 2016. He didn't. I don't know what happened. He didn't turn up with anything. I had to write it. And then the journey continued. And when I concluded, I now thought, what next? I thought, let me just do away with it. It's too much work. But somehow, I spoke to someone, a young lady who is here, said, oh, I'm having a headache. I'm trying to publish this thing. I have deadlines and everything. Oh, do you know what? I can help you. Do you know how to use Publisher? I don't know what Publisher is. She put me through how to use Publisher. I ended up typesetting, putting all the photographs together, and putting everything together. The only thing I didn't do about this book was to print it. I'll share a secret with you. I'm sure chocolate makers know that secret. Do you like the colors? What can you describe about the colors? How? I can't repeat it because it was an error. I don't know how I did it. But when it turned out like this, I loved it. And made sure I kept it, not to delete it, because I wanted plain brown, and then got this beautiful color. What does that tell me? It tells me that so many things appear plain, but the more we work, the more we do things together, the more we explore, we unravel this beauty, these different shades of life that actually keeps life going, that creates a different kind of feeling that makes life what it is. That is what the royal origins and traditions of cocoa is about. That is what my great-grandfather, 122 years ago, started. The journey, for me, started as a kid, but I never knew what it meant. I never knew the value of cocoa. I just saw it as cocoa. In fact, I didn't even know it as chocolate. I knew the white bit we licked off, it was sweet, and we threw away the beans. The beans was worthless to us as far as we were concerned, but it was chocolate. That chocolate, like I said at the London Chocolate Forum, the week after the Academy of Chocolate Conference, I said, it's sweet. It has a sweetness to it. It has a beauty to it. I call it the food of love. I call it the food that brings about the best in everybody. Whether you're young, whether you're old, whether you're poor, whether you're rich. Give a gift box of chocolate, and I can see there are quite a number of, this, I didn't think of this, but what did I say? Chocolate always speaks love. At our chocolate festival, we celebrate peace, we celebrate love, we celebrate development. But in the last 40 years, it has been a case of neglect. It has been a case of stagnation. It has been a situation that makes people with a heart want to cry. Not in the case of Eti-Oni alone, but every single region that produces cocoa. When are these people going to share in this love? When are they going to share in this sweetness? You are all here, and I know it is not because of me. It is not because of cocoa, but it is because of the humanity that you have. It is because of the interest and the love that you have for fellow humans that you're all here to celebrate with us. I am celebrating you as you are celebrating us. And what do I want to leave with you? I want to say we love you, and we thank you, and we appreciate you all. God bless you.
Ladies and gentlemen, keep it going, please. Keep it going for Kabiyesi.
Baby mama wa mi, sister mama za mi zora.